Get up. That's right. Get up, get active, and get moving. If this is your first time tuning in, I appreciate you. Make sure that you subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss anything. Listen, I just want to talk to you all about challenges. Challenges, and make no mistake, we all have challenges. The question is, are you going to give up every time you have a challenge? Listen, it's so easy to fall down on the ground and not get back up. If we look at challenges for what they really are, which are growth opportunities, we can get so much further. We can accomplish so many more things, but instead, we focus on the negative motivation, if you will, versus the positive. We focus on the fact that we've fallen on our faces and we're worried about what everybody else may be thinking, instead of the fact that we fell on our faces, but we came closer to figuring out what we did wrong and how we're getting better. Right? Listen, get up. That's right. When you fall on the ground, you get up. It's just a learning opportunity. Make no mistake. If you choose to stay on the ground, you're just like everybody else. Why do you think that when it comes to successful people and not so successful people, what do you think the difference is? Like there's one overshadowing difference between the successful and the not so successful. And you already know what it is. The successful don't give up. But make no mistake, don't give up. You'll be on the bottom just like everybody else. They gave up. Most of the time when you give up, you know what I mean? Or when we feel like there's no other place to go, it's that negative voice in our head that's causing us to give up. Don't listen to it. That critic that's always, listen, they say it, and I know you've said it. Your number one critic is you. You judge yourself more than anybody. Don't listen. That critic is gonna say, no, I'm too tired. That negative voice is gonna say, yeah, you know what? Let's do it tomorrow. That negative critic is gonna say, you know what? I give up. Some people say, I'll do it someday. A lot of people say, well, one day I'll get to it, or someday I'm gonna be. Guess what? Someday is not a day. There's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Some day is not a day. Look, I know it's not easy to wake up and just be motivated every single day. I have a young man that you know what I mean, that I'm helping mentor, and he said to me one time, he was just like, what if I just wake up and I'm not motivated? I just don't feel like it. I'm not gonna do anything. What happens then? Like what do you do when that happens? You get up. Challenge yourself. Again, it's so easy to give up and just be like, Just like it's easy to stay angry or to get mad. Do you realize that it's harder for people to smile at strangers than it is to mean mug them? Or to just ignore them? It's easier for someone to make a frowny face or to ignore and act like the other person is not there than it is to just smile. Every day is not going to be sunshine and rainbows. You heard Rocky Balboa say it. You know what I mean? It's not. But make no mistake, sooner or later, you're going to have to do something different if you want to get to a different place. Start by doing this. Take a deep breath. Most of the time when it comes to challenging ourselves, we're challenging ourselves because we're trying to change something. We're trying to disrupt the way that we've been or a habit that we have. Start by taking a deep breath. When you take that deep breath, understand that you are going to be, it's time for you to refocus. Secondly, ask yourself, why do I feel this way? Why do I feel nervous? Why do I feel anxious? Or whatever the case may be. And drill down to the root of it. And once you get to the root of it, write it down and understand this is what's causing that inner critic that negative voice to have so much power. Thirdly, what you want to do is you want to take ownership, right? You want to take ownership of whatever that is and ask yourself, what part did you play in giving that thought, that inner critic, that negative voice, so much power to have whatever that is live inside your head? What could you have said or done differently? Okay, ask yourself, what could I have done differently? What could I have focused on? Now that you're starting to drill these things down, take another deep breath. Take another deep breath. It's easy to give in to the anger, the sadness, the negative thoughts. It's easy. Ask yourself, how would I prefer to feel? Like, what thoughts would I rather have than these? And now, mind you, that deep breath is to continue to refocus you. Now, I'm not about to give you a lesson in meditation, but the number one thing in meditation, in order to really dig deep into it, is breathing. Some people think that all you have to do is empty your mind. No, the number one thing is to focus on your breathing. Take a deep breath and ask yourself. Refocus and ask yourself, how would I prefer to feel? Do I want to feel anger, sad, negative energy? Because they come together. They come as a package. You know that, right? It's a cycle. Anger and sadness leads to laziness and depression. Listen, when it comes to change, challenges, and choices, it all boils down to will and desire. How bad do you really want it is what it boils down to. Challenge yourself. With the steps that I just shared, challenge yourself and make the world a better place because you were here, right? Time is life, y'all. You already know. So get up, get active, and get moving. Peace and love, y'all.